Alright, what's up guys? Today we are talking about the Bugatti Veyron. I actually had another video planned before this one, but I didn't found it interesting, so I'm not going to show you that one. But today in this video, the Bugatti Veyron, and as you saw, that was the end of one race, which was actually the first one. I didn't start the recording there because we were only two racing, and then when we were racing, four other guys joined the lobby, and that's where I started recording. Now, the settings in this lobby, I turned off, I think, almost everything. I turned off the settings, I turned off the upgrades, I turned off the impact damages, you know, for people to still drive the car even if they ate something. I put one flashback, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, the Veyron is the most stable car in these hypercars, you know, in this hypercars category. Like with this car, you don't have to worry about how you're gonna, you know, put gas or accelerate when getting out of a corner so that the car doesn't spin. No. Whatever you do, the car is not gonna spin. Like, the only way for you to spin is if you have one of your wheels out of the track in a specific area. Like, I think it's sand only or gravel. I think that's, yeah, I think those are the only way for the car to spin, and even there is not guaranteed the car is going to spin, you know. But the only thing you have to worry about, you know, is the braking, how you brake with this car. That's the only thing you have to manage, because everything else, the car is not gonna spin. The car is very fast, and yeah, like I said, the only thing you have to worry about is the braking, how you're braking. Now, you don't brake with this car like every other car, because, for example, when you come at high speeds, well, you're gonna have a perfect example in the next lap. Let's watch this. You can't even see it with the sun. Okay. Now, turning, and this is a good example. Now, when you have a lot of speed, like at the end of this straight line, oh, well, at the end of this, you don't want to brake only once, especially if you're coming full speed. You know, right there I didn't come really full speed, but let's watch the next corner. Coming full speeds, here they come. Look at this. See how I braked in multiple times? Well, that's the way I found was the easiest one to brake with this car. When you come full speed or with a really good amount of speed into a corner with this car, the first time I brake hard, and then after that I brake multiple times, you know. That's the easiest way I found with this car. Or at least you can brake twice. You brake hard one time, you leave the brake, and then you brake again until you're satisfied. You know, that's the easiest way that I found for this car when braking. I don't even know why I put 2 laps. That's where I realized 2 laps were pretty short, at least for this track, you know. But yeah, that's, you know, like I told you, the braking, that's the only thing you have to worry about with this car. She's the most stable car in this category, and of course I'm talking about without, you know, assist, and more importantly, without changing any setting. Like, I'm playing with the regular settings, and that's what I also found interesting in these hypercars. Most of them, not all of them, most of them are easier to drive without changing the settings. At least for me, that's how I found them. You know, when driving them. I think the only car that is not completely how can I say that? Well, at least for me, the only car that I found was not completely pleasant without changing the settings was the Zonda. The Zonda is also simple to drive, but if you mess around the speed when getting out of a corner, your car is gonna spin. So that can be you know, you can take care of that by changing the settings, but the default settings, I found all the other cars better without changing them. For example, this car B1, you know, B1 is extremely fun to drive without changing the settings. Same thing for the Agera. And yeah, you know, that's it. Really don't like changing settings when I play with these. Now, Jarama circuit. Let's see this. Of course, with the settings reversed, you know, at the starting of the grid for the next race, of course. First gunner. See, braking multiple times, it's always good. Alright. Yeah, you don't really have to worry about people pushing you because the Bugatti is the heaviest car, you know, in the game. I think she's so heavy. She's not going to get you know, destabilized. Oh, you're not going to get your line disturbed just because somebody bumped you. Well, if it doesn't bump you too hard, it's not going to bother you, at least not the car at all. Oh, BJ fighter left the race. Well, and the lobby. Too bad. Yeah, braking multiple times. Just like I told you. Easy. Very easy to drive. Extremely, extremely. And also, yeah, that's also a good thing in the corners, because if you brake one time and then you leave your hand on the brakes in the corner, the car is going to change the line. She's going to go slightly straight. Well, you probably already know that, but yeah, that's also a good thing, or a good trick, to brake multiple times when you're turning. And the guy behind me was also good. Was keeping up. That's nice. Ah, he did a mistake. Oh, that's wow. Yeah, that's something you need to have in mind. When you have this car, when somebody is in front of you, you need to be very, you know, focused, because if you're focusing on the car in front of you, if you're looking on the car instead of focusing on your line and your braking points, you're gonna do mistakes very easily, especially with this car. Like I told you, you have to be on point with your braking with this car. If not, it's over. you're gonna miss your line, you're gonna get out of the track, and you're gonna lose time. So when you have somebody in front of you, you need to, you know, watch for that, and then you need to also be focused really hard on your lines and your braking points. If not, it's over. Just like that guy did right now. Look at the difference. He's way behind right there, and it is the last lap. Oh man, this car is so easy to drive, and I see a lot of people having trouble even without the assist. This car is so easy to drive. Like I told you, it's just the braking points, you know, how to brake. But other than that, this car is very easy. Extremely easy. So I don't understand how people have troubles driving it sometimes. You know, when I create my lobby, sometimes when people get the Bugatti, man, they do the same mistake over and over and over and over. It's like they don't understand how, you know, you need to manage this car. Well, not everybody can do that, but yeah, I think yeah, it's still easy, people. It's still very easy. Okay, next race. I actually also drive the Agera, and it's not that hard actually, because I thought it was, because when I played it on the single player, I tried it the first time, you know, the car was crazy, you know, you could lose the control of the car very easily. So I changed the settings, and then I put the suspension on very hard so that the car should stay on the track, right? But that is a very bad idea, and that's what I thought. Oh, this car is hard to drive. But if you leave the settings like they are, the default settings, the car is easy to drive. So yeah, of course I'm still talking about without, you know, the assist and everything. The car is pretty simple to drive, at least in some tracks. In some tracks it is really hard to drive with the Agera. For example, in what's that track? Oh man, what's the name of that track? I will come back, but let's see this first. So third race, another guy joined. That French guy in the front. Okay. Oh, okay. Somebody pushes him. I was like, how can you spin with that car? It's very hard to do. Taking it slow on this. Yep. Yeah, didn't touch anybody so far. That's cool. All right. Oh, I didn't talk about the look of the car. So the Bugatti, for me, the front of the Bugatti is, well, it's okay. The car looks big, but it's not really, I would say, ugly. I like the side. The side, when you look the car from the side, I really like the sides. The back, same thing as the front, is not ugly. It's, I would say, alright, at least for me, you know. So overall, a decent looking car, I think. Unlike the McLaren, like I told you, the P1, oh no, Like, I don't like the look of the P1, especially with the wing down. Like the Bugatti with the wing down, it's okay, and the wing up, it's nice also. But the P1, when you have the P1 with the wing down, nah, the car doesn't look good. On every angle, it doesn't look good. But if you have the wing up, from the back it looks good, from the front not so good, at least for me. From the sides, average. But yeah, Bugatti, a nice looking car, I would say. Too bad the flames are not blue, like, you know, like the P1. The P1 reminds me of a Burnout car. Burnouts, yeah. You know, Burnout 3 with the class of car that were really fast. Yeah, they had some crazy appearances, crazy looks. Braking multiple times. Yep. Cool. And the other guy, yep, that's what I told you. He probably used the brake once and he left his hands on, you know, on the brake. Yeah, you really have to go easy on the corners. For example, if you're not sure of how the car is going to react on the first lap, it's just observation. You take corner very slowly, you know, to see how you can do with the car, and then afterwards you can put some more speeds. You know, that's a simple trick for that. All right. Which try did I choose after this one? I don't remember. I don't remember. But I think the last lap was the raceway. Autosport Raceway. I really like that track too. The long version. Yeah. 3 laps. Oh, yeah, then that's it. Autosport Raceway, right? Yep. Final race with the Bugatti Veyron. You like my my customization? You know, I didn't want to put too many stickers, you know, with this car. Just a pretty simple graphics. You know, all in black, and then this orange color that I told you that I like. I really like this orange color. Yep, really like it. Alright, final race, 3 laps. Oh yeah. Let's go. There's nothing to change. You can't just repair your car and that's it. I don't know why people were looking around or doing something. I really don't know. Come on, let's go. And everybody was driving a Bugatti. Yep, everybody. I really like those wheels. Let's go. What's that guy doing behind? The wing up. Oh, he left the race. And was the guy that was good. Too bad. Yeah, they don't want to overtake right there. They're gonna do a mistake here. On the wall. Oh! Actually, I thought they were going to do a big mistake because usually people always do in the first lap. They always do the mistake right there. because, you know, they don't know the car, they don't know how the car is gonna react, so they crashes always in that first, well, in that third corner, I would say. Yeah. And somebody also left the race. 3 drivers only. That's how, you know, that's how it is when I create these lobbies, like I told you. Since I don't have anything to do in this game right now, that's the only thing I'm doing, creating lobbies and just waiting. Maybe while I'm waiting, of course, I'm not just in front of my screen like that. I also have my computer. My computer is on, and then I do something else on it. And then when somebody joins, I start the loading. But something that's funny is that most people, well, a lot of people, when they join, they do like 3 seconds and bam, they leave. I guess it's because, you know, there are a lot of reasons for that. The first thing that I think it's because most of the time I'm alone and it's not fun to play against only one other player, you know. So I guess they don't want to do that, so that's why they leave. Another reason is some of those looks the settings, they look on the settings, and if they don't like settings, they will leave. And then you have the last category that, well, not the last category, you have another category that plays one race, they don't like the settings, bam, they leave. Then you have the last category of good players. They do some races and then they stay. Well, it's not the last category because you also have another one. You have those guys that just want to, you know, play with all the different hypercars. Because I had one guy, he joined the lobby and I think we did like 3 lobbies together, and in each one he was picking a different car, you know. Even myself, after the 3rd lobby, I was tired to just play against him, and then I just left. But yeah, it's not always easy to find people, well, a lot of people that stay in my lobbies, you know. So yeah, hopefully I will have, you know, some good opponents. Maybe more than 2 people for my next video for the Zonda, hopefully. Alright, last lap. Now the wing up. Nice. Like, very easy. You really don't have to worry about the car spinning when you get out of the corner, and then when you put the gas on, you know, you really don't have to worry about it at all. Very easy car. But like I told you, is just need to have the braking points on point. And yeah, that's it. It's gonna be all good if you have that. Nice. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully, like I told you, I will find well, for the next ones I will have some more people, not just me and one other player only, because if it's me and one other player only, it's kind of boring to watch, to be honest. So yeah, Hopefully next video will be on the Zonda. So yeah, I'll see you in my next videos. Thanks for watching. God bless you and bye bye.